Netflix's Court of Gold captures four-time Olympic gold medalist Kevin Durant during a rare vulnerable moment, reflecting on his past and how basketball has transformed his life. Court of Gold offers unprecedented access to Team USA basketball at the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris, focusing on the top three members of the so-called Avengers squad: LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. Durant is the only American basketball player to ever win 4 Olympic gold medals. James, who played in 4 Olympic Games as well, took home bronze after Team USA's loss to Argentina at the 2004 Athens Olympic Games. Durant tearing up during an interview segment at the end of episode 2 of the 6-part docuseries was certainly one of the more moving and surprising moments in Court of Gold. Durant became the top American scorer in Olympic history during the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris, totaling 518 points across 4 Olympic appearances. Durant, known for his fearlessness on the basketball court and clapback wit on social media, is not often one to show emotion. A 3-time NBA champion and future first-ballot Hall of Famer, Durant gave viewers a peek into his personal life and remarkable ascension through basketball. 4-time gold medalist Kevin Durant was moved by the fan support in the 2024 Olympics. Court of Gold reveals a compassionate and reflective Durant soaking in the moment on the Olympic stage for the 4th time in his legendary career in Paris. "I looked in the crowd, it's 27,000 people from all walks of life, all different countries, coming together for basketball. It's incredible to see that." Durant recognized that these moments are what basketball is all about underneath the money, fame, and glory. "As much as I can try to bring us together that way, that's what I try to do. It goes to show how different sports can become on a global platform," Durant continued. "When people get to start laughing and joking for the game of ball, it's cool to me. It gets me emotional." This existential awareness isn't always accessible during the long NBA season, which can be quite a grind for Durant and hundreds of his opponents and teammates. It's crazy to see somebody say they traveled so long to come see their favorite player play in the Olympics. They spend their money, they bring their whole family. It's just dope to me. A Court of Gold producer notes how much these Olympics mean to Durant, striking an emotional chord. Durant expresses gratitude for what basketball has done for him and his family. Kevin Durant and LeBron James in Netflix's Court of Gold. Durant was candid enough during one of his Court of Gold interviews to touch on how basketball changed his life for the better and brought his family out of periods of difficulty. "The game has saved my life. It brought me and my family out of a lot of bulls, so I'm just grateful for it." Durant, born in Suitland, Maryland in 1988, grew up in Prince George's County, Maryland, which is located on the outskirts of Washington, D.C. "I come from neighborhoods where people don't even talk to each other. So much hate in the world too." It's safe to say Durant had never experienced such an overwhelming sense of community around basketball before the Olympics. Considering that the 36-year-old Durant has played 17 seasons in the NBA, he may not be around for the 2028 Games in Los Angeles, which could have fueled some of his waterworks in Court of Gold. His fellow superstar teammates Curry, 36, and James, 40, could be in the same boat as him, making 2024's Paris win the last of their careers. Durant noted in Court of Gold that this type of victory forms a brotherhood for life, even though all of his Team USA teammates besides Devin Booker play for other NBA teams. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scorer in Olympic basketball history? Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron James in Court of Gold. An announcer suggested in Court of Gold that Durant is the greatest scorer in Olympic basketball history. He is undeniably the greatest Olympic scorer in Olympic basketball history, scoring a total of 518 points after surpassing Lisa Leslie's previous record of 488 points. As far as all-time Olympic points, Durant has a long way to go. Brazil's Oscar Schmidt is the greatest all-time Olympic point scorer with 1093. Durant currently stands 8th all-time in Olympic history, just 5 points behind Argentine legend Manu Ginóbili. If Durant were to return for 2028's Los Angeles Olympic Games, he could reasonably work his way up to a top 5 all-time spot. To become top 3 all-time, he'll have to surpass Hall of Famer Pau Gasol's 649 points. Hopefully, Durant, Curry, and LeBron will run it back in LA for a potential Court of Gold Season 2.